Congratulations, you've landed an internship, and it wasn't easy. Now what? Many students, or at least some students, make the mistake of assuming that they are finished, and all they have to do now is show up for work, put it on their resume. Well, that's far from the reality of today's student work experiences. Your presence at the worksite is more important and meaningful to employers than you might currently understand. This presentation is designed to aid you in completing a successful internship experience. As an intern, this is your opportunity to absorb as much as possible from the experience. Keep in mind this opportunity could provide you with the following. You can gain hands-on work experience in a professional setting, develop and practice marketable skills, learn about the connections between academics and the world of work, draw conclusions about careers or organizations of interest, develop a network of professional contacts. It can be a great resume builder, and ultimately, maybe, a job offer. This is a win-win situation for you potentially, as well as for the employer. You have to do your part in making this a reality. This guide is designed to provide you with meaningful and practical tips, strategies, general codes of conduct, do's and don'ts, and other information that will assist you in making the most of your internship experience. This presentation will aid you in obtaining a better internship experience by helping you to define and understand internship expectations, workplace etiquette, showing initiative, feedback, and closing on a positive note. To succeed, you need to know what's expected of you and your job performance. To help you clarify your internship, you will need to have the following. Review your position before you start at your initial meeting. Ask about expected outcomes and timelines. Make sure you and your supervisor are in agreement about your position. Don't hesitate to communicate and voice concerns if the assignments are not those originally offered when you applied for the position. Learn as much as you can about the organization before you start, finding out about the organization's missions, goals, and structure. At your first meeting, ask questions about how your internship is going to fit into the bigger picture. Understand the channels of supervision. Know to whom you are responsible, what teams you may be on, and who you should seek for assistance or to ask questions. Establish regular communication. Workplace communication is very important. Establish channels of communication and understand the organization's protocol for office communication with supervisors, co-workers, and clients via phone, email, memo, fax, etc. If your supervisor doesn't ask, you should request regular meetings to report your progress. If your supervisor prefers not to meet in person, take the initiative to report regularly through email. Workplace etiquette is the professional behavior expected of employees within an organization at all levels, from interns to CEOs. It consists of protocol, manners, and actions that are dictated by a company's corporate culture. Most organizations will have an employee handbook outlining the corporation's rules and guidelines for employee conduct. Verbal communication is crucial to employers in every industry. While in the workplace, you should express yourself clearly by using business language with full grammatical sentences. Refrain from the use of any and all expletives. Be very careful when telling jokes, and avoid slang or jargon. The use of information technology for long-distance calls, internet use, instant messaging, personal email, and wearing or listening to MP3 players are usually not permitted while at work. If the organization has a casual dress code, that's fine, but be aware of the correct work attire. If in doubt, refer to the employee handbook. Showing initiative. Ask colleagues how you can help them. Seek out opportunities to learn. Volunteer to help with a project that interests you. Have long-term assignments available to be worked on when your immediate tasks have been completed. Talk with your supervisor about additional duties. Offer assistance to others in your department if your supervisor approves. Propose new ways of performing tasks to improve outcomes. Brainstorm and look for things you could do to help the organization solve a problem. Keep a positive attitude. Use your time efficiently. Limit socializing with other coworkers. Minimize break and lunch hour. Avoid gossip. And avoid office politics. Doing so will go a long way toward proving your integrity and worth. On occasions when you are asked to do clerical or repetitive tasks, do so without murmuring or complaining. Supervisors need to know you're capable of small things before you can be trusted with larger and more important tasks. Go above and beyond what is expected. Feedback concerning your internship performance is the key to your learning experience. You should ask for a regular performance review so that you can be aware of how you and your job performance are being perceived. Listen carefully to what is being said, both to praise and constructive or critical feedback that you receive. Ask questions and make sure you understand the feedback. If you're unclear about the feedback, ask for specific examples so you can improve or continue to do what is expected of you. Incorporate your supervisor's suggestions. If the feedback is critical, ask for ways to improve. If the feedback is positive, ask for additional responsibilities. Finally, you want the internship to end on a positive note. A week or so before you leave, meet with your supervisor to personally thank him or her for the opportunity to be part of the organization and to express how much you learned from the experience. Express your sincere gratitude to everyone you work with, verbally and with a written note. Discuss any pending projects you were assigned or assisted with that need additional attention. Complete any paperwork required by the employer. Clean your workspace and return all materials and projects to their proper place. Leave contact information. Line up your references. Ask if you may use the employer for a future reference. Get permission from your supervisor to collect any relevant projects, papers, presentations, or any other supportive tasks and assignments you were involved with to become part of your career portfolio. You may also want to include any positive performance reviews, supervisor feedback, new skills acquired, and letters of recommendation. Building your career portfolio now will offer great advantages during your future job search. And last but not least, keep in touch. This is an excellent opportunity to develop the beginnings of your professional network. As a young professional, your primary interest at this point is all about networking with people who can teach and assist you with your future profession or career area.